I'm Stuart Law, and I'm often asked about the River Severn, but I'm also asked on a regular basis about somewhere to stay for anglers that are outside the area. Well, I've got the perfect answer to that question. Hello, Sarah.
Hi, Stu. Come on in.
Yeah, and you're going to show me around now?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah, that'll be brilliant.
Okay. So would you like to come and have a look at my double and twin room?
Yeah, that'll be fantastic. And what about these paintings on the wall, Sarah?
Well, we promote local artists, so it just does me a favour by covering up my bare walls.
Yeah.
And they're for sale.
Yeah.
So we give 10% to the local hospice, and the rest goes to the artist.
So you get a great painting and help a good cause at the same time.
Yeah,
Can't be
that's the
bad.
plan.
Let's go upstairs then.
Come on then. So this is our twin room, Stuart.
Oh, this is nice, isn't it? This is great. This is great, Sarah, but one question anglers will always ask is, where can I keep my gear overnight?
They're very welcome to bring it in the room, it's fine.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's reassuring for a fisherman to
well,
hear that.
It's got the space.
Absolutely.
So it's fine.
What about bathroom facilities?
That's next door.
Should we take a look?
Yes, please. Come on then.
Well, this is great. A lot of anglers, myself included, we're bank tramps and we like to pitch up and literally stay there all the way through the session. But if you want a bit of comfort, this is perfect, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. And a nice soak in a hot bath.
And it's a big room as well.
Yeah, loads of space.
You can definitely swing a cat in here.
Or a fish. So we've also got a double room as well as the twin room. So if you're going to bring your wife, she can have a great time uptown with all the lovely independent shops we've got here. And this room is en suite, which is always popular with ladies.
It's a perfect room, and I think as well the location of the bed and breakfast is perfect as well, because you've got the river literally a stone's throw away,
really
and the town itself is just a few minutes walk.
Yeah.
It's perfect, isn't it?
And it's a beautiful town. It's a medieval town, lovely architecture. We've got a castle, we've got all sorts of lovely buildings, an abbey, old churches, lovely cobbled streets, lovely cafes.
It really is a wonderful place. Although we're talking about fishing, I mean, it's more than just the angler that can be attracted to a place like this,
absolutely, close
isn't
to
it?
the train station, yeah, and it's really good central part of England, so people from different parts of the countries can like meet up here. Good rail links.
Excellent. And the perfect way to start the day for a hungry angler is with a lovely cooked breakfast. And that's great. And all I need now is some brown sauce.
We can do brown sauce.
Well, thanks for showing me around, Sarah. It's been great. Been really impressed. Finally, you do some watercolour classes as well.
Yeah, we do, just once a month. The first Monday of the month we do a beginner's watercolour class. And you just bring yourself. We provide everything. So we provide the materials, the paper, the tuition, the lunch, the carver, the cake. So yeah, it's a lovely day, once a month.
That sounds fantastic. Brilliant setup you've got here, I must say.
Thank you.
Well, you now know where to stay if you're in the area. I was hoping to go on the Severn, catch some barbel and put together a complete video in that sense, but unfortunately the river is well over the banks into the fields, totally unfishable. You can't get anywhere near it, so I've done the next best thing and I've decided to visit a lake still in Shropshire, and I'm going to catch some carp today. Well, that's the plan anyway. I've never blanked on this place before, so of course that gives me a great confidence level. But back to the bed and breakfast, you don't have to fish the local Severn or the local pool anyway. It's a great base for that wider area, which of course I'm in now. I'm just south of Shrewsbury, outside Bridge North, on a pool, and as I say, going to catch those carp. I'm now fishing, and surprise, surprise, it's just started to rain. The water clarity is the one question mark that I have today against this session. It's very, very coloured. All the recent heavy rains have washed into this lake, and it has become like a clay colour really from the surrounding terrain. So that is the one question mark that I have. The water temperature was 5.7 on arrival. That's now gone up to 5.8, so that's not too bad. I've known it worse anyway on this particular place and still caught. But the question mark, as I say, is against the water clarity. But there's only one way to find out if it's going to fish well. Get your baits in the water, settle back, have a cup of tea and wait for that alarm to go. That was a very welcome fish indeed. I've been here for about 6 hours. I've had a few slight plucks which were obviously from small fish. No feeding bubbles at all, not like the lake usually is. That water that's come in, that coloured water, has definitely messed it up, but you persevere and it comes good in the end. So I'm more than happy with that. Anyway, I'm going to photograph it now and I'll capture that on camcorder. Just a small one as you saw there, but sometimes one fish is the result, and in these conditions I'm more than happy with that particular fish. And it's not a big fish water anyway. We have to be realistic, don't we, when we go out. Some places a £10 carp might be a big one, others a 20 might not be that special. We have to be realistic whenever we go anywhere after fish, and as far as I'm concerned, it's all about fun, enjoyment, fulfillment, call it what you want, but that's what it's all about. That's the bottom line, isn't it? And I enjoy this particular place. It doesn't hold monsters. I'm not going to be setting any records at all, but the most important thing is I enjoy fishing here, and that is what it's all about at the end of the day. Session 2. Yesterday was a real struggle, but I'm up for the challenge. I thought I'm going to crack this water. I'm going to give it some thought overnight. I'm going to come back, and within minutes, didn't even get a chance to set the camcorder up. Within minutes, I had a run off a fish, netted it, it's on the bank. It's now in the net, and I'm going to show it to the camera right now. Excellent. Two fish so far. I feel like I'm on a bit of a roll, particularly with the conditions. My tactic was quite simple really. I'd worked out that the fish weren't moving around much because of the clarity of the water, the conditions that they were in. But they were to a small extent, not like normal, but they would be a little bit mobile. Hence I caught one yesterday. The fish wouldn't just be sitting there on the bottom of the lake. They would be moving a little bit. So I worked out, or I figured out, that if I could get them into the area, even if they decided to stay there, if there was a little bit of food, I would keep them. So before I went home last night from yesterday's session, I put some bait out, put some boilies out, working on the basis that if I can get the fish in, I'll keep them there. So of course, coming back this morning, within minutes, I had a fish on. That was brilliant. And then I've had that second one as well. So it looks like my plan's working. You always need a plan, particularly when the conditions are against us. There are times when you can literally cast anything out and you'll catch fish. They're queuing up to be caught. But other times we have to put our thinking caps on, and it's great when it comes together like it has today. Fish number 3 on. Not complaining at all. It's been a good day so far. It's still morning. It's another common. Beautiful looking fish in this place. They don't go big at all. You can only catch what's in front of you, that's obvious. But they are stunning looking fish. Now that you can hear it splashing around there. Brilliant. And even more so when I get it into the net, like so. The day might be quite young, but the video comes to an end. You can read the written blog, the links here on YouTube, and also the link for the website for the bed and breakfast in Shrewsbury, Ferndale. So check that out. If you're out and about yourself, tight lines. And remember, you only catch if your bait's in the water.